Hey everyone, my name is Kryptonite and welcome to Let's Play Tomb Raider. Now, Tomb Raider is a game that I have actually played before, and I haven't beaten the game. That being said, I would like to emphasize that I love this game, and sadly I haven't actually come across a whole lot of Let's Players actually playing through some of the game. Now, a little bit about the game is this is a complete retelling of the Lara Croft series. Let me get the little starter page up there for you. So it's a complete reboot. It's a complete retelling of the life of Lara Croft. This isn't the badass Lara Croft that we all know and love. This is her origin story, and people forget that this wasn't a girl that was born into being a badass. She wasn't trained. She's not some Electra that was hardcore trained by ninjas all of her life. And she wasn't born to be an adventurer. She was just born to be an archaeologist and essentially go dig up amazing treasures. She was actually made into this cold-hearted woman that you see in the games that we've all been playing since we were little. This is actually a Square Enix Crystal Dynamics game written by Rihanna Pratchett. If any of you are, I've got notes. If any of you are fans of Terry Pratchett's work, this is actually his daughter, Rihanna Pratchett. I actually have gotten I have been fortunate enough to actually read some of Terry Pratchett's work, and honestly, the apple didn't fall far from the tree. She is amazing. Rihanna Pratchett has an excellent way of telling the story. She has an excellent way of doing dialogue. Pretty much everything she has going for her is amazing. I really wish she wrote more, actually. It is actually composed by Jason Graves. Now, this is probably one of the best composers I've seen in a video game in, well, God, forever. There were actually instruments made for this game. They were actually created. There's this, they call it the instrument. It's literally millions and millions of different sounds. Well, not millions, I'm over exaggerating. There are many different sounds in this instrument that can make all sorts of crazy atmospheric sounds like rain or clattering against buildings, and it's just beautiful, and you will see some of that as I'm playing through it. This was directed by Noah Hughes and Corey Barlog, created using the Microsoft Crystal engine from artists from Visual Works, CGI, and designer Daryl Gallagher. Again, once you see some of the ways that they're going about telling the story, you're really going to start to appreciate how much work Noah Hughes and Corey Barlog put into this. And the game is absolutely beautiful. I have actually played through this game, and I love it so much that I wanted to share it with all of you. Also, I have to give a huge thumbs up to the new Lara Croft, Camilla Luddington. I wish I could say her name. Some say, and I actually do agree, that her performance has really solidified the game. She's actually created this believable Lara Croft. She starts out as this normal college student, kind of going about her thing. Yeah, I'm going on an adventure and I'm going to search out this island, and she really grows. And I honestly don't think that without Camilla and Rihanna Pratchett's writing, or Camilla's acting and Rihanna Pratchett's writing, this wouldn't be the legendary game that it now is. And as I go throughout the game, I'm sure you'll actually start to agree. But alright, let's get this party started. I did go through and play a little bit just to kind of figure out the controls. I originally played this on the PlayStation 3. It is on the PlayStation 3 PC and the Xbox 360. So I did have to go through and kind of figure out the controls. I will definitely say this now, the controls on the PlayStation 3 version are much simpler than they are on the computer. So if I die a lot, sorry, it's because things are in a different spot than they were, and, well, you'll see. So let's start from the beginning. Let's create, and I'm going to go through this on easy mode, mostly because I really want you guys to enjoy the story. This isn't about combat, this isn't about having the giant best shooting scene. It's purely about this origin story, and I really want you guys to enjoy that.
A famous explorer once said,
I'm actually going to not talk during the cutscenes, just let you know.
Not who we are. I'd finally set out to make my mark, to find adventure. But instead, adventure found me. In our darkest moments, when life flashes before us, we find something that keeps us going. Something that pushes us.
Oboe, low blow. And we wake up. Not so comfy of a place. So now I have control. You can actually, if you're playing the PC version, A and D to move. Sorry. Inside. Plunk into the fire. And The PC version, you actually want her to stop moving, otherwise you can't get her to move this way. So let's go about this. Okay. Let's start her moving now. Because if you don't have her stop moving, you're gonna start going in a diagonal, and you'll just be swinging forever because you'll never actually get to it. Pain. Fiery doom. So painful. Yeah. Mash E to pull it out. God, you can just feel that. It just. Ooh. Alright, you're disoriented because she's disoriented. You feel like you just fell over because she just did.
Oh god. No.
This game really has a way of having you experience what she's experiencing as she's experiencing it, and you really feel like you're going crazy. I'm experiencing some of that.
What happened to you?
Yeah, this is another chick, and it looks like she's on some kind of sacrificial altar. Another dude sacrificed thousands of skulls around me. Another weird bag thing. Can I grab that? I can. Fun thing to do is you can light things on fire. And normally that's a way to get some kind of stuff, but we haven't gotten that far. Okay, you kind of want to be slow through these. You don't want to cause too much noise. You are escaping from somebody. Don't set her on fire, it does hurt. She can get hurt from fire.
No, we must. Damn it.
Okay, so there's a nifty little way to examine rooms. If you hit Q on the PC version, and it'll give you some highlights. And once you start moving again, it goes away. Okay, let's move forward a little bit more. Light it some fire. Awesome explosion. The whole place is now coming down. Rock. Okay, and at this moment I want to mention that you do and are going to have to do multiple scenes like that throughout the game, and I can only imagine how difficult that's going to be on the computer version, considering that I just had to remove my hand from the mouse, move it over to the arrow keys, and mash them. It's kind of crazy. On the PlayStation version, you just mash a button and then hit a button on Q to get away or hit him in the face or kick him into the walls, whatever. So we'll see how many times I die because it's a lot more difficult on the keyboard. Find a way out. Okay, and thankfully, like I said before, I played this before. running into some lag, so excuse me. Okay, so we want to figure out what we gotta do. So that's our obstacle. And can't really tell what's supposed to help us.
No fire. Thank God.
Okay, so we will need fire. Okay. So see all this crap in the water? It can all be lit on fire.
What kind of contraption is this?
So we need to get this contraption down. And since that little part now is blocking all of the crap, now we can light it all on fire. Once one thing is lit on fire, everything else will eventually get caught on fire as well. And what we want to do, I'm just going to show you the end result of what I want to do. I want to move all the crap that's on fire in that bucket. So this is one of the classic Tomb Raider puzzles. If you haven't played a Tomb Raider before, this is also kind of similar to some of the Assassin's Creed stuff, Prince of Persia, so pretty much all. And I lost a flaming thing. It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. Okay. So, off. Lag. Shoot. Walk over here and coop. All that stuff slides down. That doesn't get in this terrible water and blows up mine.
Gotta get out of here.
Yes, you do. Alright. So now we have to flee the village. This is going to be really fun with the lag. Alright. Fall down. And, oh, the floor! Go, Lara. Jump, bitch. Jump again. Keep going. Mind you, she's got a hole in her side while she's doing all of this.
Help you! Help you!
Kick him. Scooch away and squish. Walls caving in, and jump, bitch! Get up. Get up, get up, get up. And clamor. Clamor up the wall. And ooh, dodge the rope. And clamor up the wall again. Free! Nap time. Tomb Raider, best game ever. So, you can actually stand here and look around a bit. So, I'm going to point out there's planes, there's a boat over there, there's a boat right here, there's all those boats. Oh yeah, everywhere. Okay, so let's get to moving. We're clambering around because we're hurt pretty bad. And throughout the game, as you play, you will start to get new things, galleries, videos actually from behind the scenes stuff.
They must have gone inland.
And unlike some games, I actually do recommend reading some of, or watching some of the behind the scenes videos. It's actually really good stuff to know, and seeing them in action is actually really awesome. Okay. Tightrope walking here.
Okay.
Not really.
Take it slow.
Thing. You can fall off the tree, just to let you know. I'm gonna try and kind of steady her with the mouse. And I kind of try to get off the tree as fast as possible so I can just wing it and run. Yeah, I can't imagine that she's feeling too good. And after wandering around in that muck with the hole on your side, I can't imagine you're feeling too good. Jump, bitch! Okay. Alright, let's see here. Let's run around. Oh look, a plane! Giant plane. And during these open scenes, you actually can't grab any items or anything, so just don't even worry about looking for items. Need to grab. Oh god, really? Ooh, I let go. Again, keyboard. Bane of my existence. Okay, let's try this again.
I can do this.
And I actually did get the computer version of this game because it was on sale on Steam this weekend for 75% off from original price of $49.99 to $12. So because this has been one of the best games I've ever played, I bought it. And you're gonna fall. Get out of the way, get out of the way, get out of the way! Ooh. Best luck ever. Alright. And you get to see more destruction. Ball scramble. Space emitter. Okay, so not too bad. Not too hard.
Sam's pack.
Ooh, let me just throw myself off the fucking cliff. That's always good.
Sam!
Sam's a girl, by the way.
They must have come this way. Sam? Roth? Can anyone hear me? I've got to find them.
Okay, let's go check out some of this stuff. Nothing? Can't grab anything? Alright.
Okay.
Let's go jump! Grab a key. Oh, wait, never mind. Ow. By the way, that jump is actually impossible to make. That is part of the game that you fall to your doom. Ugh. Imagine how bad this girl is hurting right now. Oh yay, wolves. Fucking wolves. You will understand what I mean by fucking wolves by the time we get there. built a fire.
Looks
So cold.
Is anyone listening? Please respond. Here's the soon-to-be world-famous archaeologist, Lara Croft, in her native habitat. She's on the hunt for the lost kingdom of Yamatai, home to the fabulous Himiko, mythical Sun Queen, and ancestor of yours truly.
Sam, this is serious.
Oh, sweetie, I know. I'm just trying to lighten the mood here. Everyone's so on edge. What are you so worried about?
I'm close to something. I'm sure of it. I just don't know if the others will listen. Or even if they should.
Lara, you know this stuff better than anyone. Seriously, I'm not just saying this to make you feel better. I trust you, Roth trusts you. You got this. Now let's take a break, okay?
Okay, okay. And Sam, thanks.
She's not always this serious, you know?
Come on, tackle it! No, it's your chance!
How can you suggest I'm not serious about this expedition, Lara? It's not just Sam's family funding us. I put my savings on the line, too.
We've all got some kind of stake in this. The funding won't last forever, Whitman.
That's precisely why we should push east, not west.
No one believes Yamatai is that far east. The books simply don't support it.
Well, whoever wrote those books never found Yamatai.
I've talked to Roth about this. There's no point in following in other people's footsteps, Dr. Whitman.
I refuse to bet my reputation on your hunch. I'm the lead archaeologist here.
And when were you last in the field without a TV crew behind you?
Got 30 years experience, 2 PhDs, 1 in East Asian history. So why don't you just stick to boats, Mr. Grimm?
Ship, Dr. Whitman. It's a ship. You don't need a PhD to know
Look,
that.
going east will take us directly into the Dragon's Triangle. That's where we need to go.
Lara, my little bird. I'd follow you almost anywhere, but that place has a bad energy.
Bad storms, more like. Makes the Bermuda Triangle look like Disney World. Sign me up.
The stories about Queen Himiko say she could summon storms. Myths are usually based on some version of the truth. What if Yamatai was somewhere in the triangle itself?
Look, this is the satellite imagery from inside the Dragon's Triangle.
That doesn't look good.
If it's wet, I can sail on it.
Oh, don't tell me you're seriously
Reyes is right. We don't have the funds to piss about. It's now or never. Lara's offering fresh ideas and a plan. I'm the captain here. It's my decision. We're going into the Dragon's Triangle.
Why am I even here?
I'm trying so hard not to give anything away. It's really hard. Alright, so we're at our first campsite. No more rain.
I can't just sit here.
Alright, so she's
I've got to
hungry.
find something to eat.
I'm actually going to walk back to the campsite. And I can't load it up yet, but this is a good place to stop for just a little bit. Call it a coffee break if you will. But I really hope you guys have enjoyed this intro to Tomb Raider. I really hope that you guys will stick around for the next video. But until then, I will see you later. And